Alrighty folks, hello my friends, my name is WeeAddy and welcome to my first stream of 2023, first stream on YouTube in quite a long time, and also just first general thing on YouTube in quite some time as well. We've got some Pokémon Emerald in front of us, but not just Pokémon Emerald. I have a couple of games in front of me. The other ones I'm still just in the process of turning on. This is a very slapdash together stream. I haven't really put a lot of effort into this. I just wanted to stream some shiny hunting, and quite frankly, I'm probably gonna have to tinker with some webcam settings because I forgot all about doing that. And this game looks like it's not working, so give me a moment. We'll be up and running. Oh no, the dreaded blow into the cartridge slot. Everyone despises this. To be fair, I dropped this SP before I left for a quick trip. Let's turn that on. But what we have here, gentlemen and ladies of all kinds, and everything on the in-between, and everything on the outside as well, every person in general that can be a person. We are just gonna shiny hunt today, and that's really all there is to it. Now, that one needs to get its own turned down. There we go. So what we have here, we have Pokémon Ruby on this copy here, an English copy of Pokémon Ruby. We have English copy of Pokémon LeafGreen. We have Japanese copy of Emerald, English copy of FireRed, and a Spanish copy of Sapphire, and then in the very middle, the actual video game capture, coming from a GameCube, of a physical version of Emerald in English. So we're gonna just do some Safari Week shiny hunting, because A, I've never done it, and B, I was busy all week, and then I'm gone for the weekend, so this is literally the only time I can do it. I want to see if I can do it, because I've always watched people do these hunts, and it looks really fun, and yeah, I just kind of want to try it out. Obviously, there's some risk involved with the idea of you could lose the shinies, and I'm not hugely into that. But, oh, you know, let's just go for it. Let's just jump into it and hope for the best, gamers. I don't know how well it's going to go, but we're going to give it a damn good try. And in the meantime, we'll just sort of vibe, you know? Just sort of vibe. So I've got them all set up ready to go. And as I say, we're playing the GameCube version for the one that's actually being recorded there. Actually, was that in time? I might not have actually fixed my webcam delay. Bear with me one moment, folks. Webcam. Filters, 550. That should be fine because my audio delay is 600. That should be fine. That should be in time. It looks like it's in time. So I actually don't have any targets for this, so I guess I should just start off by going into the Safari Zone in each one and just going to different areas. Obviously, FireRed and LeafGreen are going to have their own unique areas anyway. As I say, I don't exactly have any targets for this. I need to tilt this in a way that it's actually visible. Yes. As I said, very slapdash put together. I might need to do some tinkering with the webcam visuals just to make this doable. And this is also my first piece of content, video stream, whatever, in my brand new house. I'm not giving you any spoilers because I plan on making a video on it, but until that video is coming out, you're seeing nothing. Oops, that's too much. No, get me. Ugh. I have things plugged into a new TV, so things are a little bit not the greatest. Okay, so that's kind of good. If I tilt that a bit that way. I don't know. This screen is going to be hard to see. But the rest of them are pretty visual. Yeah, that should be fine. You'll see a sparkle anyway, I think. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe I need to turn the gain down. Perhaps. I think this is the best we're gonna get it. And we're just gonna have to hope. Let me see if the camera just needs a wee wipe. Maybe there's some smudge on it. Nope. Okay. So, majority of the cameras, it's not really in focus, but I don't have like a manual focus for this thing. Okay, let me try one last thing. Hold on, everybody. This stream is gonna be absolutely banging in just a moment's notice. Although I'm pretty sure if I adjust the blur. Oh, actually, yeah, there's a part there where it's a little bit sharper. That. It's not great, but it is something. Either way, gonna have a hard time seeing some of the screens here. This is really the best I can do with what I've got. because obviously I'm using 5 different physical systems. I've got a DS Lite Black, I've got a DS Lite Black, I've got a DS Lite Pink, and then 2 Game Boy Advance SPs. The first model, so the screen brightness is not that great. But let's go ahead and start off. Okay, so I want to actually locate an area of choice. I think I want to find stuff in one of the chanceable areas in one of these games, so I'm going to use one of these to speed off into that kind of area. Hopefully we don't get any encounters on the way. Actually, I want you over here. Let's see. Emerald, I have the Gen 3 games, I have no idea where I'm putting them. I just got some acro bikes and I was like, that'll do. I think my English Emerald is the only one that's completed the post game, so it'll be the only one that can go to the later area. So maybe we should do that, although I don't know where it is. It's setup time, so let's just get to the area. God, this is weird to play on a GameCube. Oh. Okay, well let's go big screen for GameCube just while I get us set up here for a moment. Don't want to start counting like all encounters. I don't know where the new area is. I know there's a new area somewhere. I'm probably just gonna waste all my encounter slots. Encounter slots, encounter steps. But we got the acrobike, so we're gonna be hopping probably. We're just gonna ignore this. This isn't gonna be part of the actual hunt. Not gonna count encounters until we actually start hunting. Oh no! It's all happening. All the noises, all the things. I should have looked at the map before this. Shit. God damn it. Man's just trying to get to the area. And that means I have to set up another 5 games. Okay, so that one's gonna go there. You are going to go up the way. I should have set this up better before I started, but I'm a bad streamer. Oh, I need an acrobike. Okay, so I don't know, man. I thought you could access the post-game area just fine. Or maybe it's somewhere else. Oh, yeah. This is post-game area. I think. Yeah. This is it. Okay. I'm a son of a bitch. Okay, let's go in and waste more money. I should say as well, this copy, this emerald that's on screen right now, that this is the copy of Emerald I'm hunting Mew in, and I've currently got well over 20,000 encounters from Mew, and honestly, out of all the games that is going to get a shiny tonight, I hope it's not this one, because if I get a shiny in this one before I get Mew, I'll be pretty TO'd, and not gonna lie. Okay, this will do as my hunting area for this one. And in the meantime, I haven't really made much progress on these games, so this one's fine. I'm gonna leave it here. FireRed, which is this one, I think, is gonna go up here, because there's better of the like chancy rates up here. And then I think I'm gonna leave this bottom left copy in the left sort of area, like here. It's already found something, but we're not, again, not counting it until we're actually starting. Giraffe rig. I'll use this. Oh, this one has the Mac bike. Okay, so this one should go up to the Mac bike area. Oh, look at this. I've made a great little plan without even realizing. Oh boy. Yes. Although this guy's gonna have to reset a whole bunch of times. And then you can just go to the acrobike area. Boop, 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 boop. There. Alrighty, let's get rid of these random encounters that have... I did not mean to go closer to Giraffe Rig. I also don't know any of the tricks that people use to ensure captures, so I'm literally going to be winging it. on this experience. Oh my god, you really just can't see this camera at all. Can I raise this up a bit? What if I move the camera a bit? Is it better down here? No, why is this one so dark? This is my childhood SP as well, so like this one is just... I mean, like, it's not damaged or anything, it just seems to have a really shit... Oh, I have an idea! I can't even do it now because these games are already started. I was gonna say, I could turn the brightness down on the DS lights and then they can match the SPs, I could turn the brightness up. God, I should really plan these things, shouldn't I? Well, we're here now, let's just get started. Where's my calculator? There it is. So, it's time to begin the hunt. This is going to be difficult because I have not planned how I'm gonna easily do this. Alright. With that really banjaxed opening, the hunt begins with 6 encounters, so we're going to be doing 6 every time, and then we're going to have to figure out a comfortable way to do this for each one of these games. You're probably going to have my hand in shot a lot. I didn't mean to... See, I'm going to go closer to Pokemon a whole bunch, instead of actually fleeing the battles. This is going to be one of the most banjaxed shiny hunts you've ever seen. And you'll maybe not even see any shinies in some of the pictures because of how bad they are. Adam's quickly realizing how bad this plan has become. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be hard. Especially on my back. I have to sit very far forward for this. Okay, run. Run, and run. I also don't have the game audio on for any of these, so I won't be able to hear these if they sparkle. I'm gonna have to be paying attention, which is kind of difficult. This is a lot of games at once. I didn't realize how hard this was going to be. How do people do this? How have people been doing this for years? I don't know. Run, run. Okay, I fled all the battles. I'll do the 2 hoppies. I'll do the 2 hoppies. FireRed, LeafGreen. Am I supposed to have done something to make encounters easier or faster? Maybe I was. Who knows? Whole lot of nothing again. Hello, Ladybug. The only one I'm really paying attention to without looking at it is the capture. Since I can hear it, I have headphones specifically like going to the TV, so this is the only one that I can tell when a shiny is appearing without needing to look at it. Okay, so I think I've got a system. I'm gonna do Emerald and Ruby hopping. Then while they encounter, I'll do a FireRed or LeafGreen. And then while they're encountering, I'll do a hop and Sapphire. This is the most banjaxed shiny hunt I've ever had to do. And especially at the shiny rates of 1 in 8,182 for all 6 of these games, this might be agony. My back is going to be pretty sore, I can tell you what. Okay, let's get these ones going again. I've already broken my method and started doing Sapphire instead. Okay, now we do these 2. Where's that? That's the wrong button. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is hard. I really thought this would be much easier to do than it is, but I have a lot of stretching to do, to be fair. Because the setup is not exactly built for what I'm using it for, but, well, you know, this is what we're here for. I maybe could have made this a bit easier myself and used less games, but I have so many copies of these games, I may as well use them. I can do encounters on basically 2 of them at a time. Did I add encounters to that one? I don't think so. Maybe I can rewind my stream and check. I think I did. And then we need to do the 6 for there. Get that back up to live. This one here has like no grip as well, so it's sliding every time I use it. Pain in the ace. Pain in the goddamn ace. Alright, let's do the FireRed and LeafGreen ones first. Since they're here, ready to go. We'll do the bunny hopping. Was I supposed to play the white flute or something before I did this? I ain't shiny hunting. I should have really looked up what people do to do this shit. Do not know. I've only ever found, I think, 1 shiny in the Safari Zone, and it was an Execute in FireRed many years ago. Really caught me off guard. I was just in the middle of like a regular playthrough. I don't know why I just did a bike encounter on the Hoppy one. I did not catch it, and in my disgust for the failure to capture, I did use an action replay and get the execute back. I still have that executor, and I've always been like, ah, well, I'll delete it someday. I know I don't deserve it because I failed it, but I did that when I was much younger. I don't cheat shinies these days because I just don't see the point. Because back then, it was more so like, ooh, you know, shinies, oh, those are cool. I never get those. And nowadays, it's like, oh, I know what they are. I know how you get them, and I have time to put into getting them. So I guess I'll earn them, and then I start earning them. You know, I got Mewtwo and FireRed through soft resetting. That was my first soft reset hunt. And that felt pretty good. I had done a couple of like egg hunts and stuff before that in like White 2, Black 2, and they were like, you know, it felt pretty good. It's like, oh, I gotta do something special. I gotta do something cool. Getting some Miltank encounters. I don't know what the encounter rates are for these places, but I hope Miltank is rare. Honestly, if I had a target for the Johto area that I'm in for Emerald, it would be Houndour. Just because it's cool and it's blue, it's a fire dog that goes blue. It's like, ooh, blue, that's kind of unique for a fire type. Blue, you like that, don't you? You like that, don't you? Alright, that one didn't get an encounter. What am I doing? You like that, do you? I mean, you get a decent amount of encounters doing it this way, I'll say that much, but oh boy. Could almost get this many encounters using one game and just being able to like operate them at the same time. Or what? Oh my god, what am I saying? Time of Pokemon, hello, welcome. I'm really ballsing up this stream. Don't know what I'm doing, don't know how I'm doing it. But welcome, you probably can't even see these screens. I'm sorry. I haven't planned this very well. And that's not helped at all, has it? Whatever. I'm doing the best I can with multiple physical hardwares and only one capture device. Oh, a Chansey. That's in the thumbnail. You love to see it. You honestly love to see it. But you know what I'd love to see more? A green one. A green one that will run away. You used to play Pokemon Radiant Diamond? Switch game? Is the Switch game not Brilliant Diamond? I have played Brilliant Diamond. I was a bit underwhelmed, I'll be honest. Cause I was a big fan of Diamond and Pearl, but like honestly those games are a bit rough. Especially going back to them, and especially going back to a remake that didn't change much about them. Oh, was that a back-to-back Chansey? Damn, girl! Okay, I am all off kilter with my methods. Boop, boop. I wish when I hit run, it would just run. What am I doing? I don't know why I've chosen these two to do it once. My friend in the story wanted to battle me 24/7. Oh. Yeah, some of the rivals in some of those games can be quite annoying. Barry in Diamond and Pearl was kind of annoying to deal with. I need to actually encounter that one. Thank you. I don't know what I would recommend as a good like starting game for Pokemon. Because like the new ones, Scarlet and Violet, like they have quite a lot of battles with your rival, and she's very, very interested in doing those. I personally like I'm not like super into my battles. Like obviously I don't mind playing the main story, getting through, doing all the battles you have to do, but personally I mostly just enjoy the catching aspect, and then obviously the shiny hunting once the game's over. But yeah, I've never been into the battles myself either. Like, I would never do, like, the battle tower and stuff. It was never my thing. I tried getting into competitive battles during Generation 6, but I just wasn't a big fan of, like, the way metagames were done and tier lists and stuff. That shit just annoys me. You're having a good Pokemon game for Switch? Unfortunately, when it comes to Switch, there's only, you know, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. There's Scarlet and Violet, there's Sword and Shield, and then there's Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends Arceus. If you like catching, I think Legends Arceus is honestly quite a good game. It's much different than the other Pokemon games, but it is more focused on the catching aspect. There is a long tutorial at the start, but like the game isn't really focused on battles if that's not your thing. It's mostly about catching them all. There is battles in it, of course, and they've got a sort of slightly different kind of battle style. It's basically still the same formula, but with a little bit of like twist to it. But I think, yeah, like Legends Arceus is a good one if you like the catching aspect. It's got a lot more to it. It's not like this. You don't just walk up to a Pokemon and throw a ball at it. You actually sort of have to engage it with like movement controls. It is pretty cool. IMHO. And but if you want a basic Pokemon game that's also like a lot about catching, that isn't too difficult, probably Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. It's more traditional, but there isn't any wild Pokemon battles like what you see here, even though these are just captures. I need to add an encounter. My favorite Pokemon? I don't really know, because I'm quite a basic bitch. I was a big fan of the anime, so I honestly kind of just like Pikachu as like the main. And then if it's not him, it's like, well, I like kind of like a lot of different Pokemon. Like I really liked Manaphy after the Pokemon Ranger movie. It was quite nice. What's your favorite Pokemon? Tell me about you. I am not an interesting person. Getting encounters while struggling to keep my back from falling apart. Oh. 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 Mimikyu in my language is called Mimiga. Oh, cool. Mimikyu. Mimikyu's a cool one. How's it going, Brisk? Look at me, Brisk. I'm on YouTube. I did it. I did the YouTube thing that you always wanted. This is not the most comfortable stream in the world, but we're doing it. I didn't even get in the counter on that one. How's it going, Brisk? Long time no see, no speak, no stream. I'm sorry for the long string of nothing. Why did I decide to quit Twitch? Do you mean quit streaming or quit Twitch to like stream on? Because I didn't like quit. I just took a break and then that break got longer and longer and longer. And then, you know, I got a full-time job, which really didn't help. That was the main reason why I stopped, is like when I got my new job, shit just got exhausting to do every Sunday and then wake up for work on Monday. You know what I mean? I just couldn't keep doing it. No, I mean, quit Twitch and stream on YouTube. Well, you kept on telling me to stream on YouTube for a long time. Is like one of the factors. I was like, okay, well, I definitely kind of want to just do what people want me to do. But then also, yeah, like, just the more things that happen at Twitch, the more I'm just like, yeah, I kind of just want to be off this platform. I don't like the communities on Twitch. I don't like... I just think it's kind of a shit platform. I'm trying to get my camera to set a good spot here. You really can't see that top right screen at all, but eh. Did I add encounters? I think I didn't. I don't know, like, for a long time, it's like I would like to, like, I only streamed on Twitch because it's like, oh, that is like the stream platform. It makes sense to stream there. YouTube is the video platform. But now Twitch is just kind of, I'm going to add another 6. I'm pretty sure I didn't add them. Now Twitch is just kind of shit. And they keep on making backwards ass decisions. So, I don't know, why stay? I wasn't growing on either platform anyway, so it's like I might as well just do it on YouTube where at least I'm mostly making stuff and collect it all in one place. My ideal scenario is to quit Twitch affiliate because I hate subs and all that other shit. I'm gonna remove like alerts entirely. I just want my stream to be my gameplay and me. I don't care about all the like the flashy shit that comes with streaming. I just want it to feel like a video that's live. And I'm gonna start multi-streaming. Would kind of be like the dream on Twitch and YouTube, so that I can get an audience from both and not be in any trouble because I'll have left affiliate. So that's kind of the idea. Like, I don't care about the affiliate perks. I don't care about Twitch subs. I don't care about YouTube super follow, whatever the fuck's. I just want to fucking stream shit and get an audience, and that's all I give a shit about. But that's if I have time. Do I collect Pokemon cards? Technically, I have Pokemon cards. I do not really collect them actively. Like, maybe I'll buy a pack now and again. Maybe I'll get, like, the free cards that come, like, in a McDonald's Happy Meal. But I'm not, like, super into the card game. I've tried playing it. I'm not very good at it. And it's one of those things where the cards ever expand, like, with power creep. And also, not only power creep, after a couple of years, the cards become unplayable. Like, you're literally not allowed to use them in competitive formats. So it's like, it's just kind of a waste of money in that aspect. It's like Yu-Gi, like most card games are the same. Like, you probably don't want to use your old cards because they're weaker, but at least you still could if you wanted to. I can't go and use a base set Squirtle. Not that I would, it's weak as shit, but like if I wanted to, I couldn't. And I don't get that. That just seems like a must. What? Why do you play on Spanish? I only have one Spanish copy because I bought this in Spain probably a long time ago when I was a kid. I was somewhere between the ages of 11 and 14, maybe even younger. And this was in a shop. I already had Ruby in English. I wanted Sapphire, and I also wanted to learn Spanish, so I thought I'll buy Spanish Sapphire. Then I've got Ruby and Sapphire, and then this will push me to learn Spanish. I never learned Spanish. Hola, tu hables español? Oh, I don't know what that means, but that is very cool. Very cool indeed. It was definitely an interest of mine at one point, but when I actually started learning Spanish in school, I just, at that point, was at the stage where I wasn't retaining things, and I'd already given up on school because it was just such a shit place to be. I just didn't want to learn anymore. This means, hello, do you speak Spanish? Is no in Spanish just no? Like no, or no, si, no. I know si. Like si is yes, if my Spanish teacher don't lied. Si, señor. No habla. I think it's just no. No habla español? I don't fucking know languages. I speak English, and that is about as much as I can do. And I can just about speak English. I struggle with it every day. It is my native language, thank you for asking. I am just an awkward bitch, so even my native language can suck sometimes. My Spanish teacher disappeared. I speak American and English. Brisk. I know. Oh, I've missed being able to, like, hang out with people at stream. Doesn't mean I'll do it more frequently, Brisk. Don't get used to this. This is a one-off because I have work off tomorrow, and I have work off Tuesday. So I was like, this is something I wanted to do before I left. I was actually over in technically the south of Ireland because it's not Northern Ireland, but really we were at the west of Ireland. Like, Northern Ireland is kind of like the northeast. We just went, like, directly west to a town near Donegal. So, technically Southern Ireland, really we went west. So yeah, we were down, technically down south for a while there, just me and some boys, hanging out, me and the lads. I got Irish Tato, that means nothing to you. Sorry, it's such a very Irish thing to care about. But like, here in Northern Ireland we have a a chip company called Tato. But Ireland has it as well, but they're literally two different companies. Stream on Friday. I'm exhausted! If I can, I would, but like, man, I want to like relax after Friday, you know? That's the end of the week. I come off my job and I sit down on my ass and I go, whoopee! Es confuso que estés jugando en 5 dispositivos al mismo tiempo, pero al menos es Pokémon. I have no idea what it means. It confuses you why something 5 something menus Pokemon. I don't know, man. Tell me. I'm not a Spanish. I'm barely an Irish. I'm barely a British. I'm just a fucking in-between monster. And all the people that speak to me think I'm American. I can't win. Right. Kind of surprised none of these have timed out yet, but I'm sure it's coming. Come on, encounter. Close it. Close it means it's confusing. You play on multiple screens, but at least it's Pokemon. Oh yeah, well I mean, if you've ever just watched like a Shiny Hunter, everybody's done this at one point. Usually for Safari Week, people go mental and then went to systems. Just look up like, you know, Safari Week, and then enter a year like 2022. Like, people go nuts on this thing. This is the first year I've ever tried it. Like, this many screens is usually more than I would play on at one time, but I really wanted to try it out this year. Pokemon plushies? I do. I would show you one, but I don't want to spoil my house because I'm kind of keeping stuff private. Well, actually, okay, let me, oh no, well, there's a small bag spoiler. There's a bag. Okay, 1 second. Let me grab. Here we go. Oh, that's not working. There is a Pikachu. And here is a... very hard to see, but it's a shiny Zorua. Very cool. I'm gonna go put them back and put this back in position. No house spoilers until the video, which will be made eventually. There's definitely a video coming. Super video coming, but I don't know when. Adam hasn't worked on videos in a long time. Right, I'm putting these back. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Oh, here I go. I started playing Tears of the Kingdom again. Good. Started playing, I mean, I went and did all 152. I think I saw you say in Niall's Discord that you'd done all the shrines. I hope at least you've enjoyed it. Cracking one open with the lads. You can't see what this is. It's a can of Coke. There it is. Not sponsored. That's what I like to hear, Brisk. Oh boy. Oh no! Everything's coming out of me. Call the police. No, don't. Don't call the police. Everything that's coming out of me is perfectly legal. It's only various cases. The game is very fun, it's just that the story royally pissed me off. That's fine. You can not like the story, but enjoy the game still. But I'm glad that you're enjoying the game a bit more. So I know that you were not overly impressed at first. Oh no! Took me... oh god! It took me 8 days to get over it. This stream is going to be privated, by the way, after I'm done, because I don't know if I'm going to keep it up. When I get, like, fully back into streaming, I'll probably keep the streams up. This one... I don't know. I really need this screen to be more visible. Like, if I get a shiny on this screen, it's just going to be the shittiest, like, reveal. Like, oh boy, we did it! Except for this game has been a roller coaster. Damn. Well, I mean, either way, I'm glad that you're enjoying it now, because I was kind of bummed that you finally got it, and then you just were not into it. My buddies, James and Matthew, they were into it. They've had a good time. Matthew has completed the story. He's on his way to finishing all the shrines. Where's my mouse? There it is. Oh. Also, could I just say that this right here, this encounters thing, took me way longer than it should have to get made. This icon, like this icon that matches like this symbol, this was so hard to find a sprite for. Everywhere I went to look for sprites just did not have it for some reason. How long will I be live? Until I get bored, basically, or until I get tired, because man had a 2.5 hour drive today. I mean, I was in the passenger seat, but I still had to be in the car. I mean, like, I love this game and I hate this game. I love this game. I hate this game. Yep, that sounds like the Brisk I know. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Where's my calculator? There it is. Ah boy. I'm not going very fast with these encounters. I really expected to go a lot quicker. But this is very uncomfortable. I didn't really test this out comfort-wise before I started, because I had to get all these systems charged up, because the one drawback about my house so far is the amount of plugs available is not very good. My friend found a shiny Dunsparce on the first try and it turned to be a 3-segment. Nice. on Scarlet and Violet, or was it on like an older game traded up? Because I've heard that on some of the older games, getting the 3-segment is actually easier. There's a video that Absol Blogs Pokemon made where he was able to get it in like 6 Dunsparces by getting it in Diamond and Pearl. Pretty mad stuff, if I'm honest. But I assume you're talking about Scarlet and Violet. I kind of want to go for that hunt myself someday, but that requires a lot of sandwiches that I'm not willing to make. At the minute, I've been like hunting all the Vivian patterns because one of my Pokemon Go friends keeps on coming down and giving me postcards. So I've gotten a decent amount of shinies from that. And that's all without sandwiches. I'm just sticking on like bug encounter and trying to get lucky. Scarlet Violet. You know Dialga Pokemon Radiant Diamond was in Radiant Diamond? Yeah. I know Dialga. He and I are bros, we go way back. Diamond was my pick back whenever the original Diamond and Pearl came out. My brother got Pearl. Should probably finish running from these things before I encounter more. Hello, Ladybug. It's so weird because I see the black legs on this Ladybug and I think it's shiny because in Pokemon Go, like, I'm pretty sure the legs are like bluish. But I'm pretty sure Lugia also has like black eyeliner, whereas it's more blue these days. I know it's not eyeliner, but it's the equivalent of eyeliner basically. It's the equivalent of eyeliner, ain't it? Ain't it, bruv? It took me 12 hours to get it played non-stop and then went to school because of Dialga. Well, take it from me, man who did not like school. Go to school, because if you don't go to yep, you'll end up like me. Don't be like me. Be better than me. Look at me, I'm playing 6 fucking games of Pokemon. Go do things better than I am, because I am not a person that you should aspire to be. Not that you are, but don't. I'm just warning you. Go to school. Do your things. Do your homework. Or don't. I don't care. I'm not your dad. I'm not your mom either. Or unless? Unless? Ooh, still got the signboard, baby. The bad part is I friggin' hit the reward for getting all the shrines. I hated it so much I loaded the save to get rid of it. Wow. I know nothing. I know nothing of that game, and I will happily be ignorant to it. I think I'll avoid watching the Game Grumps play it, because I never watched them play Skyward Sword. Not Skyward Sword, fucking hell. I never watched them play Breath of the Wild the first time, and I was planning on waiting until I'd finished my playthrough of it, which obviously I'm a long way away from finishing. I've been sort of having the idea of like, oh yeah, I could come down after work someday and record Breath of the Wild easy. Oh no. So like I am still thinking of videos and stuff while I've been in the process of moving, and obviously I'm in the middle of thinking of stuff every other day or every day or so. I definitely intend on finishing Breath of the Wild eventually. Is there a mystery Pokemon in Legends Arceus? Not really. Because the main gimmick of that game is to complete the Pokedex, so you'll pretty much know every Pokemon that you need to finish. Like, the only bonuses that are mysteries are just if you have a save file of Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, then you get access to one of the Pokemon, like Darkrai or Shaman. I think it's something like that. I can't remember. Darkrai or Shaman are in the game, but only through some sort of means that I can't remember. Check it out on Cerebi.net and have a look. Here's the Kingdom is League's better gameplay ways than Breath of the Wild. Then I'm looking forward to it when I eventually get there. Like, I know I could probably just play it now and it would be fine, because it's... I've heard that you don't really need to go into it from having played Breath of the Wild, but I have Breath of the Wild, so I'd like to finish it. And I know I'm taking way too long, but I'll do it eventually. You know what? I don't really care how long I'm taking. It's... I just do videos for fun. It's the single craziest Zelda game ever. No game compares to how bizarre and odd this game is. I've just seen, like, the giant dick monster that people make, and that is like, yep, this is some Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts level of fun, and I can't wait to see it. Oh, that's right, Nuts and Bolts. When are we doing the Nuts and Bolts stream, Adam? We finished Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie. When are we doing Nuts and Bolts, Adam? Didn't I say, actually, we'd finish Shadow the Hedgehog and then Nuts and Bolts? And I never finished Shadow. Oh well. Everyone forgets, right? Right? Anyway. Legendary Pokemon, pretty much all the ones from Generation 4 exist in Legends Arceus. So you've got, you know, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Arceus, Darkrai, Shaman, Manaphy, Fione, Cresselia, Heatran, Regigigas, Azelf, Uxie, Mesprit, and there's a couple of like Gen 5 ones. You've got the Gen 5 Genies, so you got Tornadus, Thundurus, Landorus, and then they've got a new Genie, which is called Enamorus, when it's Baldies. I don't know, Brisk. When Baldies? When is Baldies getting played? It's on the shelf of many games. When am I finishing Sonic Adventure 2? Believe me, that one burns me up the most. Because that was such an easy one to finish, but I want to make it exactly the way I want to make it. And that's why I've been putting it off. I play Sonic. I do indeed play Sonic. Sonic's my favorite franchise. I would advise you having a little look at my channel, Time of Pokemon, because my most recent playthrough before I took a large break was, I did a 100% playthrough of Sonic Frontiers. I do have a video on Frontiers still to come out of the first wave of DLC. I recorded it like day of, and then I was busy moving house, so I couldn't actually, like, edit it. I could start editing it now, but, you know, I haven't, so there's that. You know, I don't have a reason, I just haven't. Maybe because I'm a lazy bastard. Favorite Sonic character? Again, I'm a basic bitch, I like Sonic. I grew up on Sonic. He's my favorite. Simple as. Let's just get this guy back to where he was, and then we'll do another encounter with him. And then that's another 6. Art is the compromise between your vision and reality. Knuckle, so you gotta just do it and get as close to what you want as possible. No! I'm going to make it perfect! Well, do you know what it is? Honestly, it's just like, the next episode just requires a little bit of like editing work, and that was just like effort that I wasn't willing to put in for quite some time. I'm also like, I wanted to make it like a stopgap before we do the last story. But I'm also like, oh, the stopgap might not be big enough for a whole video. So I don't know. I definitely want to do like a video between the last one and the last story. But it might not work out that way. And then honestly, like the playthrough is basically already done, because after that, I basically plan on doing like all A ranks in each of their own video, like all Sonic A ranks, all Tails A ranks, blah blah blah. So like 6 videos. So like it's close to being a done series, but each video is just gonna take a long time for me to finish. Basically the same thing I did with Frontiers, where like towards the end of it, like my recording sessions got like 10 hours long and became a like 1 hour video. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do a lot. Min/max Chow Garden as much as possible for a whole video. I mean, yeah, that was kind of the idea. It's like I was gonna do like an in-between episode to do like a small sort of recap, and it was gonna show off the power-ups that were missed between series, and also just kind of be like a recap, like before you go into the final story, here's stuff you want to do. And then like sometime after the final story, there was gonna be like an all A rank for each character. There's gonna be the side missions, like the boss rushes and the cart modes, and then there's gonna be a Chow Garden episode. Like, that's basically it. Watch Sonic Prime? I have indeed. I'm looking forward to whenever they finally drop part 2 of Season 1. They can call it Season 2 all they want, they're fucking liars. It's Season 1, Part 2. Because they made it all at one go. Netflix is just a bunch of cheap bastards. Does anyone know if I added encounters for this lot? I don't know if I did. Actually, yes I did, because it was this one we were waiting on. Ah, boy. Yes, I'm looking forward to Prime. I want to see more, because they left it off in such a good area, but I kind of just wish they released, like, it sooner. I don't know why they choose to wait so damn long. But I'm gonna blame Netflix and not Sega. We can blame Sega for a lot of things, I don't think this is one of them. You hate 9? Why? I mean, 9 has the same problem I have with a lot of characters where it's like, oh, it's overly tragic. Woohoo. But then again, a lot of Prime is kind of overly tragic. Like, all the characters kind of get a shit end of the stick. Like, you've got Amy in the jungle. Becomes, like, overly tragic over some really silly things. But I really like what they did with her character in that one. And I think 9's fine. Getting kind of excited for Superstars. Dude, me too, honestly. Like, as much as I'm getting sick of seeing, like, that generation-styled classic model, I really liked the animations they did for, like, oh, Pikachu! Whenever they introduced Sonic into that, I was like, oh, damn, this looks cool. Like, they're actually animating him a bit, giving him some personality for the first time in fucking forever. I hope at the end they just, like, sneak in a cheeky voice line. Even if it's just Roger Craig Smith. Just throw something in there. Make people lose their fucking mind. I would love that. Just make Classic Sonic speak and break all the taboos about Classic Sonic. But also, like, we're getting 3D Fangs for the first time since Sonic the Fighters. Like, that's pretty cool. You gotta love that. And, like, the gameplay looks pretty damn solid, and it's gonna be a full new release and not just, like, a couple zones, so I'm excited. This is exactly what I wanted after Mania, like, an original Sonic game that was 2D, and it was 2D styled in between the 3D releases. Like, just do that, like, go between the two. I wouldn't have wanted it to stay Classic Sonic all the time. I would have liked a 2D modern title, but oh well. I'll take what I'm given. Especially because it looks like it's made well, and they got Naoto Oshima, or I don't know how to pronounce his name, back since, like, Sonic Adventure. Like, they must know exactly what their goal is here. He's so disrespectful to Knuckles and Rouge in New York, and he looks so skinny. Yeah, but, like, that's kind of the idea with 9, is he's just a bit of a lone wolf. Mostly just because I think it'd be fun to play co-op. Yeah, co-op, well, I mean, depending on the system brisk, because obviously, if we play it on Switch, it's gonna be ass. But yeah, like, I showed it to Matthew, and even he said it looked kind of good, and he's not a Sonic player at all. So, like, maybe, you know, because we looked at it, and I was just kind of like, dude, this is just Super Mario, like, new Super Mario Bros, new Super Sonic Bros. Maybe I can convince Matthew to do a co-op Let's Play with me. I have no idea. Not a fan. Not sure, but we'll see. I'm a huge fan of the art style. It looks a bit like Sonic 4. I don't think I agree. I think Sonic 4 looked too plasticky. This looks a bit more, like, it still looks like too new, and too vibrant. Like, I think people really oversell how good, like, the classic Sonic aesthetic is. I think it looks kind of shit these days, and honestly, looking through the trailer, I was like, you know what? I'm glad this character didn't stick around with this design, because he would not have appealed to me all my life if he stayed looking that pudgy little self. He needed to grow up, he needed to get bigger, he needed to get bigger quills, he needed to get green eyes. Those things work for his look. They needed to happen. So I'm glad they did. I'm gonna do 6 more encounters, and then we're gonna take a small break here, mainly because I need to use the bathroom. So don't go anywhere if you'd like to do something in the meantime, because Adam might be a while. Feel free to take a quick pause to watch some of his videos, such as the Sonic Frontiers playthrough. Looking at you, Pokemon man. But anyway, I'm going to quickly disappear, so hold on tight. Okay, we are back. So long time of Pokemon, sorry I didn't get to say goodbye. Subscribe, Brisk knows the idea. Where are we? Right, let me get rid of that. I'm gonna go back over here. I will have to disappear again shortly to let Sybil back in, but that is fine, that won't take too long. Yes, if you weren't aware, Sybil is living in the house with me. I did say she was coming, I don't know if I made that clear somewhere, but she's coming. She's lived in the house for a month. We've lived in the house for about a month. It's been nice. Actually, I suppose it was May 20th, April 24th? So yeah, it's been about a month and a half that we've been like living in the house. I got the house on the 31st of March, but we've been living in it on since the 24th. You did know, okay, yeah. Actually, yeah, I put it on Twitter that she was here. I put it up when it was our first night. What's the chance to catch a shiny Pokemon? Well, you're already gone, but the answer was 1 in 8,192 on these games. In the modern games, 1 in 4,096. Anything after Generation 6. I don't know how long I'll go for tonight. Not super long. It's already taken an hour and 5 minutes to get to where we are at the minute, so we'll see how it goes. Wouldn't mind getting to like 500 encounters. It's not a whole lot for a shiny hunt, but we'll see what we go, because a 500 total will take a while to get to. Another hour at least, I'd say. We will see, won't we? But how you doing, Brisk? I'm back. How have things been, besides the roller coaster of emotions that has been Tears of the Kingdom? Speaking of Zelda, I've been doing some things I will not delve into, but I do have a copy of Skyward Sword. That makes it sound really dodgy. Basically I've been entering, for the lack of a better term, let's just say competitions. And as a result, I do have a copy of Skyward Sword HD coming my way, so I'm gonna have Skyward Sword HD soon. So I'll have another Zelda game. I don't know if I'll... Oh no, I don't know if I'll, play it, but it's nice to have it. At this rate, I am sort of slowly starting to gain all the Zelda games in one way or another. Hoot Hoot! Why is that the first Hoot Hoot I've seen? Can't see the buttons as I'm pushing them. I have 15 out of 20 Zelda games. Nice. Oh, I'm doing the wrong encounters. What's Safari Week? It is basically just a week of people shiny hunting in Safari Zone, because you got that chance of losing the shiny, so why not sort of risk it? It kind of makes it more exciting. I believe it was invented by Absol Blogs Pokemon, which is just another YouTuber, but I don't actually know for sure. Someone came up with the idea, and then people, started doing it, and I've never done it before. It actually ends today, but I was away all week, so I'm doing it today. I don't care. Like, today's the final day of it. So if you look up videos after today of like Safari Week 2023, you'll probably see a whole bunch of them, of people getting their shinies. Like, most of them live stream it as well. I don't really watch many shiny hunters, but I've seen the idea like for a couple of years, and I've always been like, you know what? I don't want to lose my shinies, but I definitely wouldn't mind, doing the event because it sounds fun. I've got to the stage now where I earn shinies enough that I'm not sort of annoyed if I lose them. Obviously in these older games it's higher odds, or lower odds certainly, the 1 in 8,192, so it's a wee bit more annoying. But I don't know, it's just kind of an interesting concept, the possibility of losing the shinies. I like it. I like a good gamble. Adam likes a good gamble. But also welcome to the stream. We've not had a whole lot of luck at the minute, but this is the first time I've done something like this, so I'm having a real hard time like using my hands to start watching shiny hunters. Nice! I don't hunt much myself on camera or on stream. I have some old videos from like older streams. on my channel. There's a very famous highlight of me getting a shiny Trico in Alpha Sapphire, where my battery nearly died, so I recommend going and watching that if you want a good laugh. But yeah, I do love a good shiny hunt. I'm in the middle of actually shiny hunting Mew on one of these copies of Emerald. It's not going well. I'm over 20,000 encounters. This is not my first stream, Sonic the Hedgehog 34. I've been streaming a long time, but this is my first stream on YouTube in quite some time. Also my first stream in general in quite some time, because I have not had any time. And speaking of, well, nothing, I have to go close the door, so 1 second. Let me go close the back door. I'm back. Nobody panic, I have returned. I'm gonna go watch it, BRB. Yeah, enjoy. It's a good one. Search on my channel, or just search on YouTube in general, like WeeAddy Shiny Trico. Should be able to find it. It was a good one. Were you there for that one, Brisk? You probably were. So first stream on YouTube then. Technically, also no, I did stream on YouTube many years ago, but I sort of just focused on Twitch for a long time. But I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube more because Twitch is really just falling to shit, so I'll be on YouTube a lot more, streaming when I can be bothered. But I'm a busy boy with a full-time job, so in the meantime, I've got over 1,000 videos, so if you are interested in what you're seeing, I do have over 1,000 videos that you can go and watch. They are some banging content, at least in my opinion. They're okay, I guess. You can go back if you like. But I won't always be live. I'm just sort of getting back into the swing of things. I have not streamed for probably about a year at this point. I have no idea. Brisk probably has an idea stronger than I do of when my last stream was. But, oh, it's been a while. I've just not had the time or the energy. Don't remember if I was there or not. Oh, for the shiny Trico. That could have been maybe just during the period where you hadn't been watching. God, you've been around a long time now, haven't you, Brisk? Because you were here, like, super early days. Nuts. Nuts to think about. I don't know how you've stuck out this long, but it's appreciated as always. Pikachu! Always exciting to see Pikachu. It's kind of a rare encounter here. Eddie Ursa and a Rhyhorn. Nothing. I'm not expecting to get anything tonight. Like, that would be wild luck to get it in, like, under 1,000. But it would be nice. I don't plan on streaming more of this, I don't really plan on streaming more of this in general. Like, because this is quite an awkward setup, to be fair. If I can find a more comfortable way of doing it, maybe. But I just wanted to see if I could, because I've never done something like this before, so why not give it a go? Since the FNAF 420 streams, God, that was a great moment in time. Honestly, rewatching, I was watching some, like, FNAF videos on, like, the AI of FNAF 2, and I'm like, I could really, like, if I really, like, sat down and focused again, I could probably beat FNAF 2 1020 mode. Because I was so close to doing that. But I really don't think I can be bothered. That's so much work and so much effort, and I have not got the patience for that at the minute. Before that on YouTube, but wasn't actively watching until the FNAF streams. Oh, cool. How have you been and what is going on? I've been busy. What is going on? Streaming. Because I had time. I have time off work tomorrow. And I thought I may as well give it a whirl and see what it's like. I haven't done it in a long time. Oh boy, delicious. Oh, how's it going, Darkflare? Thanks for stopping by. I know it's a bit different. We're on YouTube today instead of Twitch. But if you haven't noticed, Twitch is shitting itself with terrible decisions. And honestly, I'm sick of being on that platform. YouTube's my home. I just never thought YouTube was a good place for streaming, but now that they have a separate tab for your streams, honestly, like, it's not that bad anymore. It won't like get in the way of my videos, like in terms of like how they're displayed. So I'm kind of into it a bit more now. I'll tell you what is annoying me about YouTube, all the fucking shorts that are like everywhere. I keep getting ads for YouTube shorts, or like notifications. I don't have notifications. Your last verified stream was a whole year ago. The last stream I can find. Last verified stream? What does that mean? Like, is there... I have no idea. Maybe like a clip or something, but yeah, I could imagine it's been a year. It's been a long time since I streamed. Oh god. Oh, everything's happening. That Scream the Trico video caught me off guard. It was, because it started flashing red and I shit myself and I didn't know where my charger was. I knew it was nearby, but like, it's like I just got the Trico and I'm like, oh, I'm celebrating. Like my eyes were closed, my eyes were fixed on the screen. I was like really, because I hadn't shiny hunted like that much at that time. But oh boy, that was an exciting moment, especially because I got it live. I think that was like the first like live shiny I'd ever done, so that was another reason why it was so damn exciting for me. It meant that's the last stream I can find. Ah, okay. Fine, I've been playing through a bunch of Pokemon games. I recently beat Red and Gold, and now I'm working on beating Y again, and then moving on to Sun. Nice! Very cool. If, oh, well, if you're not part of the Discord, you might not know that I'm planning a project, but let me grab something here. I have a project. I'm probably going to stream this process at some point when I can find the time and when I'm all set up and ready to go. For fuck's sake, you can't see anything here. This is a lot of my physical cartridges of Pokemon games. Got some gold in there, we got some silver. And I've also, I mean, this was unnecessary for the project. Also got some Japanese cartridges here that are in bubble wrap. But basically, I am going to play through a game, so Yellow, probably, for example, and I'm going to do a catch-em-all challenge. I'm going to catch a living dex. It's just a normal Professor Oak challenge type of thing where I'm going to catch a living dex in Pokemon Yellow, using, of course, the help from Pokemon Red and Blue on physical cartridges. I'm also going to be using the official Pokemon Green, the Japanese copy. It's in here somewhere. Like, these are all official cartridges, but yeah. I'm going to be doing it all on physical hardware, using the GameCube. Actually, you can probably see it there. Hold on. Yeah, going to be using the GameCube that's hooked up right now to stream Emerald, to play through physical cartridges, and yeah, catch them all. I'm going to make a catch them all challenge that I can then transfer from these physical cartridges all the way up to the Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home through some nifty little gadgets I got recently where I can actually like dump the save files from the physical cartridges onto my computer, and then through a modded 3DS I can dump them onto the 3DS and use Pokemon Bank and Home. So I'm gonna do something that honestly is just super cool. Like, the idea that I can play these physical games and put them in Scarlet and Violet one day is so fucking cool to me. So that really excites me, and I want to do it as a living dex so that every Pokemon comes from its respective region. So all of Gen 1 is going to come from Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, and Green. Pokemon from Gen 2 are going to come from Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Like, that is going to be the way it's done, and it's going to be done through these games collected through history. These games that are like 20 plus years old, that nowadays you have to play digitally, but I'm going to play on a physical hardware. All games in one video. I probably will split it up by generation, just to make it a bit more watchable if I'm making a video out of it. When I start it, it's going to be streamed, you know, me doing the whole catching process and getting them all. There's a person that has basically done the same sort of challenge, but they're doing it entirely on the virtual console, whereas I'm going to be dumping it from the official cartridges. That's the part that's exciting me. The fact that these games can be done physically. It also means I can link up with Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, and Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness with all the physical cartridges and all the Pokemon we're catching. So I'm pretty fucking excited by it. I can't wait. And then obviously I'm going to transfer them up through like gold, you know, red, blue, and gold, red, blue, yellow, and gold, silver, crystal will have to be done through the virtual console immediately. Everything from Gen 3 upwards can just be done through the physical media. But honestly, the thing that excited me the most was the idea like I can get these 20-year-old cartridges to have meaning again. It was inspired by the Tamashi, what's her name? I think it might just be Tama now. She had done a video where she did a crystal playthrough and then transferred her save files up. So once I saw that that was possible, it's like, okay, I gotta do something similar. Because I've never, like, I've played these games, you know, I've played them in various different ways, and then obviously save files eventually get, like, deleted because of the batteries. But I've never experienced them in the same way that most children did, like, growing up. Like, they never, I never just fully sat down and did everything in these games. I only just, like, played through them, beat them, and was done with them. So I want to get the full experience. I want to take my team into Pokemon Stadium and beat all the challenges in there. I want to unlock the stupid fucking Psyduck that you get in Stadium. I want to play through Stadium 2. I want to do the Celebi event on a physical cartridge of... I didn't even count the encounters there. Whoops. And I need to back out of here. I've gotten really distracted by this idea. I'm going to do a lot. Like, the crystal event will only work if I connect it to the virtual console, pick up the GS ball, then dump it back onto the cartridge. But it'll still be done all on physical hardware after that, and that's the only thing that I'm going to have to do exclusively on virtual console is pick up the GS ball. But I can't wait. I can't wait to start it. But it's going to be a lot of effort. And, like, even the trading, like, this is another thing, like, the guy that has done it already, he traded most of his Pokemon up to, like, Sun and Moon and did all the evolutions. I'm going to do it all in-game. In Pokemon Yellow, all the trade evolutions, they're all going to be done through physical media using link cables. Like, I'm going hog wild in that. I don't know about Gold and Silver being a living dex. They'll probably just be a region dex, the Generation 2 Pokemon. Just because I don't want to have to catch the other 151 again. I could trade them over, but that just sounds like effort. And if I trade them up to Generation... if I trade them up to Pokemon Bank, they'll say they're from Johto instead of Kanto, so... I don't want to do that, quite frankly. Let me just catch up on chat here. I sort of went off on a bit of a tangent there. All the games in one video. I saw that video. That's the reason I've been trying to do my own little challenge, but for me, it's just beating whatever Pokemon games with using just the new Pokemon. Oh yeah. That's always fun. I used to never be that way. Like I would have done just pick up whatever I like along the way. But yeah, with like Scarlet and Violet and stuff, I've tried to use like new Pokemon only and stuff, and same with Sword and Shield. Like try to use only the new ones. And then maybe on like my second playthrough with like the other version, I would use ones that are more familiar. Or the other way around, you know, just use what I like on the way on the main playthrough, and then on the second one use only new ones. One of them will do it. I love doing that, it's very fun. I should be starting my first Let's Play through tomorrow, my first ever Pokemon game playthrough. Nice. Good luck with that. Have fun. Do not get wrapped up in the numbers thing. Do not worry if people are not watching your videos, because if you're brand new to YouTube, chances are your videos are not going to get seen, but just have fun making them. I started making videos when I was 12, I'm now 28, I've been doing this for 16 years. Like, as long as you're having fun with it, that's literally all that matters, and just don't let it get to you. You know, just have a good time. Not YouTube? What? What the fuck? What the hell? What do you mean, not YouTube? Like me playing. Oh, right, okay, sorry, I thought when you said, oh, you said your first playthrough. Why did I think you said Let's Play? Yeah, ignore me, I'm an idiot. But yeah, if you ever want to start YouTube, there's some advice for you. Don't think about the numbers, it really doesn't matter. I've only ever used just the ones I liked. But after playing through Black and White, that's when I decided to use just new Pokemon. That makes sense, yeah, Black and White only had new Pokemon in that game. That's personally one of the reasons why I disliked it at the time. Because I really didn't like the new Pokemon in that game. Like, a good chunk of them. There's a lot of really, really good ones in Black and White. But there's a lot that I just think are fucking stinkers. And there's a lot that, like, yeah, they very clearly went for the this is a reboot type of thing, and here's ones to basically mimic the exact same ones in Gen 1. I wasn't a big fan of their choices in that, but there's so many great ones as well. Like, even some of the ones people meme on, like, people will be like, oh, a Chandelier. Like, what do you mean? Chandelier is cool as shit. Get Breath of the Wild, get Tears of the Kingdom, get Breath of the Wild, get Tears of the Kingdom. What? I read Let's Play too, that's weird. Making videos is fun, I enjoy the heck out of it, and I did way better than I did. I want to, but I already got Legends and Violet. Oh, right, you're telling Halal Koffler to get Breath of the Wild. Nice, good job. Look forward to your Switch. I love the shit out of my Switch. I'm just after buying a new game on... Oh, you guys might like this. So, Matthew has introduced me to Dokapon Kingdom, which is what I was just about to talk about, is, you know, a new game that I just recently purchased is Dokapon Kingdom because of him. And Mario Odyssey, nice, good job. That's a fantastic game. Enjoy. Legends Arceus was also an amazing game. Yes, it was. I'm glad I didn't, honestly, in a way, I'm glad I didn't Let's Play it because I got to just experience it and I played the absolute shit out of Legends Arceus. I had a great time. But Dokapon Kingdom, it's kind of like a Mario Party-esque type of game, but with RPG elements and various other things of random nature that isn't quite Mario Party. It is very interesting, it's very addictive. I think I agree, Brisk, honestly, like, it's just a fucking solid game. I do know somebody that doesn't like Mario Odyssey, and I don't understand why. Maybe it's because it feels too safe, I guess, I don't know. I haven't really asked him. But I mean, everyone has their opinions, so like, you know, I can't judge. One of my favorites is Sunshine, and a lot of people hate Sunshine. And then I love Double Dash as like my favorite Mario Kart, and people love Mario Kart 8, but I think it's crap. You know, no, I don't think it's crap. I think it's just mid. Like, it's just kind of boring and stale and stiff. Most I've played out of Pokemon game was Arceus, and I hope we can get more. Like, yes, agreed. When they revealed like the DLC for Scarlet and Violet, I really thought for a second it was going to be Legends Johto or something because of all like the old Japanese style that was in it. I was kind of let down when it wasn't. Doo doo boop boop. This means that LeafGreen is about to run out of time as well. Go. Give me the bike. Add encounter. Add another 6 to the counter. How the hell does Mario Odyssey feel safe? Because it's just like a pretty like safe platformer. Like, in the sense of like it doesn't do anything like that crazy. It's just really solidly built, and it's fun. Like, I don't know. You could probably interpret it as safe. I don't think there's anything that wild about Odyssey, but I think it's just really, really well built, and the levels are just really fun to go through. And maybe, you know, part of it is people don't like the moons, and I get that. I think it's great. I heard that you need save files from other games to access some parts in Legends. You only know you need save files from other games to access like some exclusive Pokemon, but that's really about it. They're not necessary for completing the game. They're just, if you have it, it's like an extra bonus. And really, all you need is for someone to loan you a copy of those games for like 5 minutes to make a save file, and then you can give it straight back and you get those Pokemon. So it's pretty good. You do... No, that's the other way around. I was gonna say you do need Diamond and Pearl, but that's the other way around. You need to beat Legends Arceus to get something in Diamond and Pearl. But yeah, you'll get 2 mythical Pokemon through using other games, I believe. But they are not mandatory, and you can get them anytime. Like, if you can get the games years from now, and you'll still be able to access that content whenever you finally go back to it. Where am I going? There. Oh no! Any thoughts on Pokemon Sleep? I don't get it, but I'm getting it. I'll get the game. I've already ordered the stupid Pokemon Sleep thing because I'm a sheep for Pokemon. As much as they don't deserve money, especially Pokemon Go. Fuck Pokemon Go. I keep playing Pokemon Go because I enjoy the game, but I can't stand Niantic. They're such assholes. I can just ask my friends to borrow the game. Yeah, exactly. Borrow their game for a day, make a save file. Like, you don't need to progress in any way. As long as you have a save file, you're sweet. And then once you're in an area where you can get those events, they will trigger. bonuses from Legends Arceus, I believe, are just outfits. Oh, so how do you get... Right, hang on, I'm gonna do some Googling. Cerebi.net. Tell me your secrets. Cerebi.net. Databases. We are looking for not that. Video games. Legends Arceus. Features unlocked by other games. When you have, okay, so when you save data from Brilliant Diamond, you get one of the Pokemon. When you have saved data from Brilliant Diamond, you get an outfit. When you have saved data from Sword or Shield, you get the other Pokemon. Okay, so yeah, you get... For Sword and Shield, you get one of the mythicals, and for Diamond and Pearl, you get the other mythical, and both of them also give you a costume related to something. And then there is masks you can unlock for Let's Go and Eevee. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So yeah, Diamond and Pearl and Sword and Shield are the ones you need for the actual mythicals. And Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is just a mask. There you go. I was trying not to say their name, but yes, it's Shaman and Darkrai. Spoilers? But yeah, you don't need to get them, but obviously getting to catch Shaman and Darkrai is pretty damn cool. So if you can get your friend to borrow it, let you borrow it for a moment and save it, just save the game on your name, do it. I need Miracle for the last 10 minutes of Safari Week for Shiny Luxio and Soul Silver. I've had nothing all week. Well, I promise nothing, but good luck. I've literally just, this is my first stream of Safari Week because I was away all week and too busy. Well, I wasn't away all week, I was actually working all week, but I was too busy. And this is the first time I've done Safari Week, but I'm just doing it for the hell of it. But yes, good luck. Get that shiny. Oh yeah, it does end in 10 minutes. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna keep going. Safari Week is whatever week you want to make it. You know what? This isn't Pokemon Go. We can have Safari Week whenever we want. And this is day one of my week. If we get a Johto Arceus style game, what bonuses would you like to see? I mean, obviously we gotta get some Celebi action in there. They reveal Superstars on the Switch and oh no. Is it bad? Where's Darkrai from? Diamond and Pearl? If that's what you mean? I'm not sure. It's one of my faves. Yeah, he's from Diamond Pearl Platinum. And you can get him in Legends Arceus if you have the save data of Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. So get that shit borrowed. It's bad. Have you seen Sonic Generations on 3DS? I played 3DS Generations. It was alright. I'll give myself 2 days overtime, I think. Yeah, do it. It's a Venomoth. If I honestly think something's going to shine on this game and you'll not see it, and that's going to be fantastic. It looks identical to Sonic Generation 3DS. This has to be biased post to make it look bad. The Switch can absolutely handle Superstar wise it looks so bad. I imagine it's just whatever way they've had to record the footage on Switch, because the Switch always looks very like pixely. I don't know. Can I add you on Pogo? Gonna say no. Not for any reason other than, like, when it comes to gifts, I kind of just want to keep my location to myself, if that's alright. Also because I don't know where the hell my phone is. Oh, there it is. It's in my pocket. But not at the minute, I'm afraid. I have a timer on my phone? Why? Let's take a little sip of beverage, shall we? Delightful. Oh no, oh no. I'm sorry. Excuse me, that was very disgusting of me, and you should all be ashamed of me, but I'm not really bothered. I don't know, the Switch should be able to handle a lot of things brisk. I'll give a shit whenever, like, Pokemon get their act together, because they should be able to make a better game, and if one of the, you know, first-party developers are not making a good game, then I'm not too fussed if fucking Sonic looks a bit jank on it, because there's no excuse for Pokemon. And we still get games that run as poorly as Scarlet and Violet, which is so annoying, because Scarlet and Violet are really fucking fun. I really enjoy those games. But they're just kind of a letdown. Like, I find myself running through the world to shiny hunt, and just being depressed at how slow the game run. It, like, actively ruined my enjoyment of running around hunting. And also just, like, the lack of a shiny sound after playing Legends Arceus. Especially mixed with, like, the visuals of Scarlet and Violet and the heights of Pokemon. Like, it's a brutal game to hunt in. Event exclusive Pokemon was a nest. I'll read that in a second. Nothing. Event exclusive Pokemon was Nest, but I'm glad they don't really do it much, to my knowledge, anymore. Well, I think they still do a lot of event exclusive. Like, they do a whole lot of, like, Pokemon that are locked off until they just release it through Wi-Fi. It's fucking dumb. And essentially, like, a lot of the legendaries are that if you want them shiny, because they shiny lock them all the time, and then they give it away before they're, like, huntable in any game, and it's like, what's the fucking point? If you're just gonna give them away, let people hunt for it so that kids who get lucky just get a shiny legendary that they weren't expecting, or people who want to hunt for it can work for it, you know? I don't understand why they're locked. Makes no fucking sense. I need to get an encounter on this main Emerald file. But yeah, they still do event-only Pokemon. It's really dumb. If they do event Pokemon, they later do give them away. Yeah, they do. But it's still dumb. It's like, I'd rather just... Like, I liked it more when it was something like Darkrai or Shaman where you got the thing to go catch them. I don't like that they're limited time catchables, but like, make it kind of... Like, I think Legends Arceus kind of had the right idea. It's like, okay, well, it's going to be triggerable where having Legends Arceus data meant that you can get Arceus in Diamond and Pearl. But you have to beat the game, and you have to own the game. You know, it's like, it gives you an incentive to at least have played the other games, and you're not just getting it over Wi-Fi. It's not... That's the first Sunkern we've seen. It's like... I don't like that it's gated in a way by owning the other game, but I also think it's better than being gated by being a timed Wi-Fi event that disappears. Like, the member card and Oak's Letter are just gone, but you can get Arceus anytime you want, at least. So, potato, potato, things, you know, trade-offs here or there. I'm gonna add the 6-9 encounter here on Sapphire in just a moment. I got a late start to Sapphire Week because I found my shiny Totodile a day before it started, and I had to spend a few days playing through the game. Dude, nice! Congrats! I have not hunted for a while. I've been busy working all week, and then I was away from home for about, essentially 2 days. Which is not a lot, but, you know, it is enough to not be able to shiny hunt properly. Like, the place I went to, I didn't play my Switch on my own, I only played it with other people, and that was mostly Mario Kart. Anyway, I forgot to say, going back to it, yeah, I'm getting Dokapon Kingdom. Matt and I have been playing it, and it's quite fun. It is a long game. But maybe one day, whenever we're back into the swing of things, maybe we'll get a wee Dokapon Kingdom series going. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't asked him. I am just guessing. I think it would be fun. I want to do more like Mario Party and Monopoly. Ooh, a Chansey. With Matt when I get a chance, but have to get him over here and have to get some recording stuff done and set up and ready. I'm basically almost at that stage. I can record things now if I want to. Just need to get back into the swing of things, really. Like the White Zorora event. Exactly, like why, like Zorora was already locked as an event-only Pokemon that you just had to download. There was nothing cool about him. You just fucking got him. And then Shiny Zoroark also is like, there you go, there's a Shiny Zoroark. It's like, these Pokemon don't feel special anymore. You just get given them and then they sit in a box. Like, I remember how fucking cool it was to go catch Victini. I would love to have shiny hunted Victini, especially because Victini has such a cool shiny, which has never been given out. It's like the only like Generation 5 Pokemon that you still can't get shiny. And you can't hunt for it in any way legitimately, and it's got one of the best ones. Its orange becomes red, and its like tan fur becomes pure white. It looks so cool. I posted a Switch port on Discord. I will take a look when I'm not busy. Probably after stream, but I will look. Like, it's nice that they're being given out so that as long as you're around you can get them, but it's just like there's nothing interesting about them anymore. And then they just keep on making more and more mythicals that are just kind of whatever. Like, who the fuck cares anymore? I remember how excited I was to participate for the G-Max versions of Pikachu and Eevee. They were exclusive, but then they just gave them away later. Yep. I mean, technically, if you had Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee data, then you had the G-Maxes from day one anyway. Which, they felt cool, because again, they were like bonuses, but it's like, what if you want more? I don't know, man. There's not been any easy way to do like cool Pokemon events. Cause like you obviously got to make them kind of exclusive so that like the term mythical still means something. But just like not putting them in the game in any way besides the coding and then just giving them away by a download code, it doesn't feel very mythical if you ask me. Not that going to Game or GameStop makes it any better, but fucking like code them into the game somewhere. And, you know, maybe make a game good enough that you can't just break it and warp to the area so that I can go and catch the damn thing myself, because fucking catching Pokemon is a fun thing, and when they did, like, little cool in-game events for them, like, as much as I don't like Generation 5, like, the Zoroark events and stuff were super cool. Do that. Like, Gen 5 did a mixture of both. They did it where it's like, yeah, you get to go catch Victini, and it's cool, or you get given Genesect and then just turn up to a laboratory and pick up the drives. Like, they did both. They did a really shit event, and they did a really cool event. Why couldn't they just, like, make a bunch of cool events? Even, like, Meloetta, you just sort of turned up and watched it do an animation, and then you left. Like, what? How did you do, like, such cool stuff and then not some cool stuff? Like, I don't understand. And Generation 4? Like, they had all three events in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and they never used them in Diamond and Pearl. Why? Why did they never... They didn't do Darkrai or Shaman in Diamond and Pearl. Only Platinum. They were all coded in. And they never bothered finishing Arceus for no reason, even though, like, it technically is finished. You can still access it with cheats, but, like... What the fuck was the point? They were like, oh, people might not understand where to go or how to use it. Like, really? If they figured out how to download the damn item, you can include a tutorial. Tell them what to do. I don't understand the problem. I think they just didn't want to give it away. I think they realized the important, like, what they could, like, gain by just giving them away themselves. And that ultimately becomes the problem. They're able to find a way to gain from this instead of just, like, making fun experiences for people. They also tried trading events, like trading one of the legendary dogs for an event, or the event for getting Sylvie and Gold. I mean, yeah, you had to get like the legendary dogs and like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then trade them out to Black and White. Is that what you're talking about? I mean, those ones made sense because at the time Black and White wasn't really released or was on its way to releasing. I can't remember. So they had to come out in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I think that was what it was. Like, those ones were fine because they still triggered, like, an event where you went and caught the, you know, the creature. Like, yeah, you were given, like, 3 shiny beasts, but at the same time, like, they were not, like, well, they were definitely an incentive, but, like, it was to go catch one of the new Pokemon in the new game. And that was just cool. And it was the only way to get Zoroark, and then, you know, the only way you could get Zoroark in Black 2, White 2 was to go up to a dude and talk to him, but it was cool. In Black and White 1, that was the only way to get Zoroark, was to get that thing. Or am I getting the 2 events mixed up? I can't remember. Black and White 2 are very similar, obviously because they're sequels. They were cool. Yeah, those were good events. Like, something where you actually go and there's a little bit of, like, lore, story, animation, and you catch the Pokemon is cool. And, like, it obviously tied in with the actual, like, movie, because obviously it was based on those 3 beasts. I miss cool shit. And, like, in a way, Legends Arceus kind of has an event that's kind of like it. Triggering Manaphy by reading the books in Diamond and Pearl is a great idea if it wasn't so fucking obscure. Still a great idea though, but literally everyone needed a guide for it, so maybe not the best idea. Could have been a better executed idea. Would you like to get an encounter there, Ruby? There you go, good job. Giraffe-rig. I'll say we're almost done here. We're going to go to 500 encounters. It'll probably be a little bit over because we're doing 6 at a time, so I don't think it ends on 500 exactly, but whatever one puts us over the 500 mark, we'll call it there. And say that it was a well-fought stream. Because it is 10 past 12, basically. Oh, I should probably finish running from all these guys before I start encountering. Oops. That's not helped the setup at all. I'm getting confused. This has not been the easiest stream in the world, like just on a gameplay aspect, but it was a fun experiment. And then, for whatever reason, this screen just is not visible at all. The light is on, by the way. Like, it's just really bad apparently. It looks so much worse on camera. Don't know why. Oh well. It was worth a chance, a shot. It was worth a go. Wasn't it? Jolly good. And I forgot to do these two for a moment there. But to sit back and relax and just collect all the non-shinies that were in front of me. Boop 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 boop. sure I could find an easier way to do this, but I need to have the webcam like directly in front of me to be able to like record these cameras. So like I don't know what my alternative is, but well. The SPs are not so bad, but trying to reach the DSs are a pain in the ass. If I do decide to do this again, I'll adjust the brightness on the DSs so that maybe I can get the SPs to be more visual. But whether or not I do or not is, I don't know, up in the air. Like the clouds in the sky, they're just way up in the air. Boop-a-doop-boop. It's getting really warm in my room, and by my room I mean my living room. I don't live in a bedroom anymore, it's fantastic. God, is this what everybody else feels like? It's what everybody's lives must be like when they're not living in their mother's bedroom. Not their mother's bedroom, but like in their mother's house in a bedroom. I should really think before I speak, but that sounds like above my pay grade. Do do do. Do do. Burp. 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 I've almost got like a system going here that's kind of working. Sweet, a neat arena and a neat arena on both like sides there. That's pretty cool. Just because it looks nice, not for anything else. Right, so we have 20 encounters to go, which will be another 4 sets. So, if you have anything you'd like to say it now or forever hold your peace. Because the stream is ending very soon once we reach that 500 mark. So we at 502. 502. Don't know why Ruby's taking so long. There we go. Balls? Well, couldn't have asked for a better finale. Thank you, Brisk. That's what we like to hear on the WeeAddy channel. A good old helping heaping of balls. Thank you. Thank you very much. I came here to say balls and I damn well did it. Balls for you, balls for me, balls for everyone, don't you see? This is the ball stream, hashtag ball stream. Let's not make that a thing. Don't know if that would actually be allowed or go anywhere, but we're not saying what kind of balls, we're just saying ball stream, you know? Hashtag ball stream. Did I miscount? 6, 12, 18, I don't know. I can't mathematics. Mathematics. Got him, okay. Running. Did I run from him? I did. It's a good thing I'm ending soon. My back is starting to hurt from doing this. I have to lean so forward in my chair. Ooh, what a first world problem, Adam. You have to lean forward in your chair. Ooh, it must be so painful for you. Well, it is, okay? And I'm glad that you all are so considerate for me. A sunkern, the second one of the stream. And the second to last encounter. Because we've got one left in us, folks, and if there's no shinies, well, I'm just gonna go and shit myself to death. And, there ain't a damn thing anyone can do about it. You ever shit yourself to death? I'll tell you, it's one hell of a way to go out. Well, I guess, yeah, this is it. Last one. Last one of the evening for all my systems. Sapphire got the first encounter with an Oddish. Emerald is next with a Hoot Hoot. Ruby coming up next with an Oddish. Japanese Emerald got a Fanfi. And then both FireRed and LeafGreen got Executes. And none of them got Shinies. And with that, I did miscount, but it's 504. So, I guess we'll end the stream here by fleeing from these battles and doing one final encounter because I'm a glutton for punishment. But this is the super last encounter, and then I'm super gonna go. Okie dokie. Here we go. Like, I am enjoying, like, the hunt itself, but also, like, it is exhausting on my back. It is not comfortable to do this. And a Wobbuffet. Alright, there we go. So, unfortunately, no shinies on this one. But hey, 510 encounters. We made a good effort of it. And this was basically just like, I guess, an experiment to see if this is something that I could set up and do reasonably. So we're in at 715. No, we're ending right now. I'm wrapping it up right now. And I'm actually going to switch to... Where is it? Gameplay only. We're going to switch to this. Because we're done with the other systems. Never got the red battery on any of them, which is nice. But we're done. We're done. I've had enough. It's been yeah, well, you know what? We nearly did like a classic 2-hour stream. It was 1 hour 55. I didn't even plan on that. But yeah, I mean, this was good to get back into. It was fun. If I was in a more comfortable position, then maybe I would keep on going. But yeah, to recap, this is my new house. I'm not showing it off on webcam just yet. I want to make a video first, sort of showing the place off before I start using it properly in videos and stuff. It's coming along nicely, and yeah, like I can make things at any time of the day now. Really, like I can stream at nighttime. I don't have other people in the house living with me, so nothing is preventing me from doing whatever I want at any times of the day. Maybe my neighbors can hear me right now. I have no idea. I'm trying to be like somewhat respectable. I'll try not to be too loud, but at the end of the day, I'm in a fucking house on my own, and the part of the house that I'm in is not connected to any neighbors, so. Really, I should be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want in this house, and that means more options for content, which was the whole, well, not the whole point, but like a major point as to me getting a house. So I'm very happy to be here, and I hope I can get back into things in a reasonable time frame, because I know that it's been like half a year since the last like proper upload. So Adam's not super proud of that, but also like Adam's giving himself a break because it is exhausting, and he has been doing it for 16 years. So, you know, gotta just take it easy now and again. But I also do appreciate that you've stuck around yourself, Brisk, and of course anyone that's here and listening. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate the viewers that came around to watch this today, because this was not the most, like, there was nothing really that engaging with this. I just ran back and forth in the grass for a while. Hoping for a new Breath of the Wild episode soon. Honestly, I think I could just sit down and record some of that. So easy. Maybe some episodes tomorrow. Do I have any? Let me check my folders right now. Actually, like recordings. I don't know. I don't think I've got a Breath of the Wild episode ready to go. I do have 3 episodes of Pokemon Let's Go recorded from the old house. That one of them is edited and ready to go, I think. 2 of them need edited. And then obviously I've got the Sonic Frontiers DLC video number 1 to make, which is all recorded. It just needs edited too. It was just another long session. But Breath of the Wild will be a nice easy thing I can do. I can just literally sit down. I don't have to put the webcam on. I don't have to do any like grand effort. I just want to sit down and record and chill and just talk. So yeah, Breath of the Wild has been on my mind to finish and play more of, not since it'll be the easiest thing for me to pick up and get back into the swing of things with. I can maybe use it as a buffer to give me time to like record more things, because it can upload while I'm, you know, recording other stuff. But I don't know. I need to get back into the motivation and the effort of it all, because it is a lot of effort, a lot of time, and a lot of energy that I don't have these days. But I did acquire a retro tank so that I can record all my retro stuff. That is what the GameCube is currently being listed on right now. So if I do this, you can see the retro tank menu. And without this, I wouldn't have been able to do these things, because my new TV didn't support the old Elgato and these old signals. So yeah, it's all random nonsense, but yeah, I have a lot more options available to me now, and a lot more time and all the space in the world. So yeah, I intend to be back and active at some stage, but I don't want to give a date or a time and make a promise I can't keep. But for right now, we're going to call it there. This has been enjoyable. I've been really enjoying chatting with people again. It's been fun. and I hope you all enjoyed listening or watching or doing whatever you've been doing. I don't know whether this stream's gonna stay listed or unlisted, but I'll see you again next time. And I think I'm just gonna scrap the whole like starting stream, ending stream nonsense because I don't know. I'm just sort of done with all the circuit, like the flair of streaming. I just want to just start, stop, be done, and just make it like a very casual experience for everyone involved. So yeah, sorry that you missed some of it there, Dark Flare. To recap, new house, new experiences, new possibilities. Should be back into making videos at some point soon, and maybe more streams eventually. I have no idea. No promises, but stuff will come eventually, and things are gonna be hopefully good production, chill, and I don't know. I'm just glad to be doing stuff, and I hope to be doing more stuff. And I'm just thankful that people are still watching after 16 fucking years of doing this. I know you haven't all been here for 16 years, but I have, and it's been a long time. But hey, I appreciate you all. I will hopefully see you all again soon. I should hopefully get my ass into gear and make some videos soon. I'll probably start with making some Breath of the Wild just to give me like extra time. But thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.